Welcome back. We got a new series today, and we got Head as Code. Yeah, so we're starting let's play on this. It's like a puzzle escape, and I'm hoping I download the right one because we got the demo one up there. But I'm gonna figure out later. All right, let's start. However, my life has already begun, and it had an end. I was just sleeping. I knew the last fact, which meant I was actually wasn't sleeping. Looked around, and I was just a light, and I stared at a figure near me. Was that Jasmine? This girl I recognized as Jasmine. I haven't seen her face about 4 years now. What is she doing in this place? I haven't been missing her since she's been living outside the country, but for that matter, what is this place? And why was Marco here too? Didn't look at our apartment at all. Really now? Maybe he will have some answers for me since he's pretty smart. He just now earned his master's degree in some science thing after all. Then again, he would most likely just turn my confusion into a joke like always. Good thing he hadn't really noticed I woke up yet. I'll be under attack already. No, my head already hurt so badly. I had issues remembering things like this. Looking around once more, I noticed we were in some kind of bar at least. There was a counter with seats. I saw some weird stuff and some expensive furniture all looked comfortable. I didn't look the part. I knew what because I was sleeping on it. Other than that, there was some very strange painting there. It looked like a crown with some ominous words around it. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Why is it in red text? Oh, that was in red text. A chill ran up my spine as I read the words. Whoever did this was trying to get scared, right? I forced myself to calm down, to not be afraid for one moment of my life. I was here to my friends and nothing bad is going to happen. That's some good foreshadowing. Because when someone anytime say that, it's something going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen, Simon. You can hold yourself up. Oh, you finally awake? Jasmine word suddenly made me jump out of my seat. My eyes ran the truth greeting me. They were my friends, but there was someone else too. Didn't know no man in the middle. He's pretty tall and big. I look annoyed or angry or both. M and Ray get back with me. I don't want to yawn too much. M and Ray came back explaining from a new area earlier while you were asleep. We should all probably head out and find a new place too. She was going way too fast. I did not understand any of this. M and Ray, I assumed Marco was M and Ray was this guy. Didn't know what I didn't want to look like I didn't know what you're talking about, so I just nodded. Yeah, new place after heading out. Real dream, right? I was pretty bad at hiding my confusion. Still had to figure out what was the way she called Marco too. Only M? Yeah, we didn't find anything new. We found an exit, but that's pretty normal now. Nowhere to take it. Well, the sooner we explore again, the sooner we're out of here. I'll take the punk with me, you can go with your girlfriend. Girlfriend? I know what happened before I slept, but I was not really opposed to it. Because she's cute and... Anyway, I just had to say something before she's getting ready. It's not that at all. Are you letting your teasing get to you that much? Just take the train and go to the new station already. She looked at Rosie as was. Yeah, pretty much. You didn't think it was fair for her to blame me if she was embarrassed. Marco stayed quiet and pretended to think about doing something horrible. I felt the need to leave before he opened his big mouth again. And we missed the cue. I'll offer you to our room, but there's plenty of room after you take the train. Just wait until you're both there before you do anything. Lovely. Regardless of the moment, it's all with stupid joke. Let the air to have my embarrassment quickly find some exit down the staircase. Beyond that was an open stairwell. Oh, I hear so much. I found myself in the metro. The underground train station connecting section of Montreal together throughout the color lines. Interesting. Danger, do not enter. Lovely. More I looked around the station, more it makes sense to me. I gave a trying to understand where I was, because no matter what the station was, I knew in fact none of them had a spacious bar upstairs. But at least no bar up like that directly. So hastily get out and take the train S. Look like you made a choice where to go. I really didn't. You just kind of threw me in here. I just woke up 2 minutes ago. In the video game and in real life. Earlier, the other said they went out to the infirmary. I was completely lost, so I just nodded. I'm on the same boat. But I had a feeling Jasmine might have noticed the fact I was utterly confused by then. Took me a bit to realize how only Jasmine had joined me on this side. The other side, I could see Marco and Ray. Jasmine was saying herself on this matter. Oh, they decided to take the other way around since we were splitting up anyway. I mean, one another is still all the same to me, but tell me, you've been actually a bit lost. Are you sure, okay there? Didn't know what to tell her. On the hand, I won't tell her to find out I have no clue what's going on. When they already knew. On the other, I was at a severe disadvantage now understanding. I knew I should rely on her and tell her because they were friends do. I was a little scared to think of reveal my ignorance though. I guess it's better to reveal it now than later. But you see, it's like that I'm a little lost right now, to put it simply. I just woke up. I have no idea I got here. Luckily enough for me, Jasmine kind of person through and through, and she listened. Finally understanding what nagged at me, she began to explain the vague term. Okay, so I think I know what you have right now. It's no joke. I think you might be suffering from amnesia. I don't want to say things that will screw your head, so... She looked pensive for the moment, but she quickly started talking again. It's probably coming back at some point, but that's just temporary loss of memories. So I can explain the minimum so you just know and understand enough at least. If you say so. I don't really know much about amnesia, to be honest. But I still want to know what's going on. Alright, listen closely here. You know it's in the metro. Yes. This is a place that links all the Montreal together. Yes. There are 5 color lines, color theme lines, but you already know all this. I understand you want to explain this minimal, but we'll need to go past that. Just the basics. Besides the obvious. The running point of the fact that we're stuck here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Why are we stuck here? There's no way out. We're trying to force the doors open, but no dice. Instead, some weirdo with a mask told us we had to play some kind of game. Felt a shiver run down my spine with that. It felt one of those escape room, new age reality games. Except the fact we're clearly not playing a game to be entertained here. Most of all, though, this place is really dangerous because if we disobey the rules, well, we're going to die. I swallow. She had to be joking. I mean, you could test it out. I mean, granted, actually, you couldn't test it out. You got amnesia. So you even know the rules if you wanted to. So it wasn't real, or someone just toying with this. We had to find someone with number 9 to leave. So far, we didn't find anything. No matter how much we explored. Suppose you get to each patient care, you see, because I waited for an answer, but took a while. As seconds passed, I could tell what she was trying to do. I felt like she was trying to stop Zane from giggling. Because this is the dating game. Well, I hope there's a lot more girls on this. Because if not, that'd be a weird dating game. Pretty much all my fears left at this moment. And instead, I was staring at her with the same irresistible desire to laugh. What dating game? We're definitely being toward here. That's what I think. Nope. Just as soon as the mood shifted to something light, I went back to being very uncomfortable, serious silence. Jasmine stared at me for a moment, no longer amused. As ridiculous the game is, someone already died. That's lovely. A glacial feeling spread through my feet, through me from my feet, crawling up to my legs, to my back, tightening my stomach, and creating a knot in my throat. There's no way. That's a joke, right? She looks at me as serious as she can be. It's not a joke. Someone really died. As funny as the name is. She looked discouraged at this point. Before she spoke, the train arrived for our side. Waited a few more seconds, looking at Jasmine, looked back at me, and then looked at the train again. Then, almost in unison, we looked at each other before showing up together and entered it with her, while having absolutely no clue where we were going. The door closed. We were left on the train and yet together too. Empty and quiet. It soon set off, moving towards where exactly? Towards Narnia. One thing for sure, we all have been told what I have English. All I've been told was making me feel nauseous. Approaching station, Sherbrooke. This is easy enough to recognize. Is the voice that announced the next station over always in French. So how are you feeling now in the train? It seems like the whole thing was taking a toll on you, isn't it? I nodded, feeling tired, ill. A headache was creeping up on me. Yeah, whatever. We'll be going. Hoping to mind if I rest for a bit. Didn't seem like to mind. Or maybe she was thinking about it on her own. So I vaguely remember being in this train with Jasmine before too. With Jasmine, but also Marco. Thinking about it would make my head hurt, but I give it an honest effort. Something about going home with the train, and I remember, and nothing. Paying was too much. My head was telling me, no, you can't do that. Also, honestly, I wasn't about to argue. Monty Royal. I gave up for thinking for the time being, and the train just kept going until we arrived to our destination. Didn't take much longer. After a few minutes, the train stopped on its own in Monty Royal. But Jasmine shook her head. This one's already done, so we don't need to go there. The next one, and the next one, that's the one we others chose to go to. That means I actually stopped at the 2 stations. There's something to feel right somehow. Next station, La Rue? Can we just ride the train all the way to the end? That's a fair point, but I don't think we can. And somebody's calling me, but it's a scam number. Lovely. Anyway, let's continue. Of course, I wanted to know what it was too, but yeah. No, it's impossible because the train seems to stop at the station we haven't cleared. Wait, it's impossible because the train stops at the station we haven't cleared, and it doesn't move. So if that's the case, why did it stop last time? So in short, when it stops and doesn't go off again, a group or two must leave the train. Simple enough. Well, we're just gonna go to gloss over the fact that the train stopped at the station that we already done. Okay. And else to talk about, some of my thoughts drift off to the revelations earlier. Someone died here. Not that I knew them, but still, that was the thought. I had half a mind to ask her who it was, but I didn't want to know. Sometimes knowing is half the battle, and sometimes not knowing was the whole battle here. After a moment had passed on a noisy train, we stopped at a lower station. I waited with Jasmine in the train for it to go to the next one, but it didn't move. Oh, well, the station next to Free Explorer. Is that a problem? Not to ask, I remember said by the others. We took the lead, stepping further ahead of me and close to the door frame. Yeah, that's really weird because the others went to not M and J, but others, the two others, older guy and some girl. Hey, anybody here? Interesting. I don't know why you call that out. Jasmine called out on the staircase, but no reply. Really? She looked increasingly worried, and I felt the same. I felt the same in turn. Somebody died here. What's possible about the others? Nah, they'll be okay. Whoever they are. Let I know it's here, so. The train was already gone, and the rails were definitely too dangerous to cross. Looks like we're going here then. Before we go though, I wanted to tell you. Upstairs we're gonna have to solve some stuff. Since you got everything, and you fell off, don't want you say useless, but you can take a discount, right? Didn't want to argue with this. All this information will make my head spin. I just want to sleep off a bit to recuperate. Well, I doubt that's gonna happen. Sounds good to me. So you know a lot about this place, Jazz. Looked at me with a smile and wink. I'm just perceptive. That's all. Alright, I've been to a few stations, so I'm getting the hang of it. Though she probably call James, so people don't figure out her name. Call you S in February, okay? Yeah, that probably makes sense for the reason behind nicknames. Didn't quite understand why Ray was called Ray, but we guess we'll find out later. They carefully examined the inside of the room beyond the station. There was a staircase quite exactly like the station with the lounge. Since we opened, we showed a sign, and then the door shut behind us almost completely quiet. Only one way to go forward, we took the stairs. Arriving on top, I saw the bush much earlier. I remember this station being a lower station, but inside it was actually a primary. Jasmine went ahead and spawned back there while minding me, even if she looked too concerned. I don't know if position to ask anything more of me here. You got a sauce or something? All this is going in my head. Still, I try to help as much as I can. There wasn't much to do. Admittedly, a lot of it is stationary furniture and some of it refused to open. Seemed like it needs a key or something to open, but we didn't get it for. At some point, Jasmine called for me and she found something strange. Tried to open this for a while, but I couldn't figure it out. Want to take a crack at it? Do you think you absolutely have to do it? None of my best right now. Probably have to. But geez, I'm sorry I forgot about everything. At the worst possible time. Not like I controlled it. She was looking at me accusingly, but it's not like I could change that. I know, right? Anyway, I had a look on this tablet which had a remote connected to it. The back panel open, we could see if it was unlocked. I saw the numbers for the remote were going to change on the two sides. One was red, the other was blue. And the middle was all sorts of weird. But I don't know, not time like the present. And I think I'm gonna stop right there to leave it on a cliffhanger. And I just want to give a quick short video for today. And, you know, just see how you feel about this game. I know some other people already seen it or not, but you know, you'll see how I play through it this time. But anyway, my name's the Gamer Man. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.